The Matrix.
First one.
The only one. I don't count the second or third. Horrible.
Yeah, never saw.
Discontinue. I never saw.
Welcome to 90s Movie Monday. Again, I am a bit under the weather, but here we are again with my number...
Your number
9?
4.
I'm sorry, 4. Thank you.
Number 4. Starring one of the best actors of all time.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. We do a lot of Keanu Reeves reviews.
He's great.
He's good. Pretty
Lawrence
good.
Fishburne. I apologize. The other girl, she's great in it as well.
What's her name?
Trinity.
Yeah, I don't know her name. She's on Daredevil, season 1. Anyways, The Matrix. This film is awesome.
I do enjoy it. I watched it recently for this review, and every time I watch it again after a while, I'm like, dude, this movie's great.
It's probably more grounded than the second one and the third one. It's strictly on. It's almost like a coming out of age type of story, trying to find out who you are type of story. And so I thought it was. I love this movie.
What I enjoy most about this movie is that it's a brand new idea, and all obviously the action scenes, and it's simple.
They're all practical.
It's simple, but it's still very, very, very complicated.
But I think that's what makes this film so good, is because if you watch the second one and the third one, I've never seen it all the way through. I've seen bits and bits, and you can tell the CGI was horrible in those two, the second one and the third one. The first one was more grounded, practical, and you can actually kind of like understand and kind of figure out, oh, these things are real. He's fighting for real. It's not this CGI flying everywhere and looking like a rubber band.
So what didn't you like about this movie?
The only I didn't like about this movie is mainly the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong, but this is more of this is more preference things and our personal thing for me. Is I just don't like the way he the slow and Mr. Anderson, it's just
right.
I'm not an actor, but it's just like it just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why, but I still enjoy it. It still works. He's still a good bad guy. It's just that the way he the way he's says his lines is just like the way it comes out just bugs me. That's the only bad thing about the movie. So.
All right. I kind of like the villain in this one. He's
I think he's great. No.
He does well at what he's supposed to be doing, which
Mr.
is just be
Anderson.
weird and eerie. Anyway.
He's a virus. So, what about you? Is there anything that you don't like about this movie?
Only thing I didn't like is just some of the writing, some of the lines that were
there were
in
a
the
couple,
script that were just kind of weird. Like, I know kung fu.
I know kung fu.
Well, yeah, like, duh. But,
that's such a
do a different thing. Like, it's not Keanu's fault, but
I think it is. That's typically those are.
Imagine anybody else saying "I know kung fu." Like, it wouldn't sound good either way.
That's true. I'll give you that.
But that's about it. Some of the lines are a little cheesy, but other than that, I think the visual effects are great. Cinematography, like that goes without saying. Like, some of the visual effects are amazing, groundbreaking, and.
At that time,
yeah. Even now, it's pretty impressive.
It still holds up. I mean,
the choreography for the fighting is great.
Besides CGI, I just said that it's a lot of practical, but they're not all of them were practical. I know that, but because certain things you can't do without using CGI, and so. What are some of the favorite scenes in this movie? You have any?
All-time favorite scene is the lobby scene, the gunfight.
Oh yeah.
There's just dust and bullets flying everywhere. People are dying. There's not a lot of blood in this movie, although it is rated R. For that. It's just violent. That's all. There's not a lot of swearing.
There was a lot of controversy with this movie because back in the days. When was this movie made?
1999.
There was a lot of copycats who would wear a trench coat and guns.
Oh yeah, they were weird.
Weird people. Anyways, but don't do that, please. That's bad.
Seriously. What about you? What's your favorite scene?
Mine would have to be the fight scene between Morbius and...
the Kung Fu simulation?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Other than that, probably probably the best one is when he realized who he is. And he stops the bullets. I thought that was cool. That was pretty cool. So.
Fun fact: when this movie came out, 1999, I was 9 years old.
So stop.
My brother was 6 years old, and my older sister Alexis was around 12.
Oh my gosh.
We would have my dad's old video camera and just reenact scenes from this movie. Up to the whole point where we would hold up a pillow and the pillow would fall, like the tile falls at the end of that lobby scene.
Oh my goodness.
So that's how I've loved this movie since I was 9 years old.
Oh my gosh. I was in high school.
Yeah, it was 20 years ago.
I was just junior in high school.
Gosh, you're old. Anyway, have you seen The Matrix? What did you think about it? Yeah, and let's give this a rating. Obviously, opening night for me.
I give it opening night too. I
Cool.
think it's the only Matrix film you need to watch.
Yeah.
Second and third is garbage. Don't watch that.
They could retcon those.
Yeah, they can.
Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me.